What do you mean by you don't believe in God by science? How does science disprove God? What is it? Explain that to me.
Something you brought up earlier, you kind of touched on the uniformity in nature. Mm-hmm. I encounter a lot of atheists that will bring up, well, I don't believe in God because of science. How much do we hear that? We hear that pretty often, mm-hmm, right? Mm-hmm. Well, my question, because I really enjoy these books, do you recommend a book on the fact that to do science in the first place depends upon inductive reasoning?
Well, there's a chapter in Stealing from God that deals with that.
Great.
But if you want more, like a more robust book on, say, that, J.P. Moreland has a new book on scientism, which would be helpful.
Great.
So that would be good. But when somebody says something like that, James, you don't have to refute what they say. They have to support what they say. So if he says, I don't believe in God because of science, you've got to ask 3 questions. The first question is, what do you mean by that? What do you mean by you don't believe in God by science? How does science disprove God? What is it? Explain that to me.
Right.
Secondly, how did you come to that conclusion? And then thirdly, you can offer some evidence back when you say, have you ever considered that the very reason we can do science is because this universe is orderly? There's orderly cause and effect, but that seems to imply there's an orderer. If there was no orderer, we couldn't do science. There wouldn't be these reliable natural laws that do things over and over again.